All right, so welcome back and thanks for tuning in to another video. So if you guys been watching, you know the first 30 days what I use to prevent a lawn fungus in my yard. So it's time to prevent a lawn fungus in my yard for the next 30 days. So if you guys been watching, you know what I use already and what I'm planning to use. If you guys are new here, well, I'm going to show you what I'm going to use. So let's go over how to use these products right now and what to do next. So stay tuned. I'm going to give you guys a new look here. Let me know in the comment section if you like this front facing review. I'm going to show you guys a new look. I thought I'd switch it up. So let me know in the comment section. So here we go. So I guess for the 2023 year, Bioadvanced switched up their nozzle heads once again. As you guys can see, I saw this one on the store shelves and I picked it up. I never used it, but this is the new nozzle head right here. So I figure I'll bring it to you guys. So you got the first generation nozzle head, as you guys can see, very basic. You got the second generation nozzle head, the Easy Grip, that's what they named it. And then, as I showed you before, the third one, something like a bullhorn. Only thing that I seen that was the difference between the first and the second was how fast the bottle emptied out on this first one. This first one, the bottle emptied out very fast. Now these bottles all cover 5,000 square feet. But for some reason, this first generation nozzle head, if you didn't move quick enough, it said it covered 5,000 square feet, you was barely getting 1,000 square foot of coverage. So that's the only thing I really noticed. The second one, the Easy Grip, the second generation, this one was very, very good. Even though it did empty out very quickly, even with your water pressure like set to low or mid, but it still emptied out very, very quickly itself. But it was a lot better than the first generation bottle. So I'm curious to see how this third one actually works. I know that, you know, it looks like it changed, but I don't know if it's going to be empty out just as quickly, but we'll see. And the only thing else I noticed about these three bottles here is the index meter on here right here. As you guys can see, that the index meter is very, very slim compared to the first and the second generation bottle. As you guys can see, it's a little wider. You can see it a lot clearer, but that's the only thing that I've noticed that was different. As you guys can see, all three bottles together, that's the only thing I noticed. And I actually probably like that the index was a little wider, so I don't know why Bioadvanced changed this nozzle head or the bottle, the index meter. I don't know why they slimmed it out a little bit, but I actually like the wider one, so when you're spraying, it's a lot easier to see where you're at. That's your only thing that's going to let you know what's left in the bottle. So I don't know, but for the most part, nothing else changed. They all still cure and prevent the same lawn funguses, so you don't have to worry about any of that. They all still cover 5,000 square feet, and they all still have the same active ingredient, and that is propiconazole at 2.42%. So this is going to be your basic lawn fungus control preventer / curative control for your lawn. Now, if you guys can see, if you guys was with me, you know I use the Bioadvanced, the granular formula. As you guys can see, that was 30 days ago. Now I'm going to come back and I'm going to use the Bioadvanced liquid to prevent the fungus for another 30 days. So that's going to give me, normally I treat my yard 2 times in a season. Now in the past I have gotten funguses. If you guys go look at my previous video, I did get a fungus and I used the liquid and it cleared it right up. Now if you do get a fungus, you're gonna have to use this in 2 intervals. So you're gonna have to use it 14 days apart. So you spray it down the first 14 days, let it set, and then if the fungus is still there, you're gonna spray it again. But nothing else changed. I don't want to make the video too long. You still got your directions back there. So if you just pull this back, all your directions, everything is inside on how to use it and what to do to use it. But for the most part, the basic directions are right there in the back. Now, there's no mixing, no measuring required. You still, like I said, you got the index meter. So if you got a 5,000 square foot yard, this one bottle should cure and cover the whole yard. I'm going to show you guys. Also, one pro tip, if you're going to use this product, you want to add in a surfactant. A surfactant is going to help that product stick onto the grass blades a lot better, making the product more efficient. But if you do not want to mix anything or measure anything, you guys can go ahead, just pick this up right out of the store, Make sure you got a long enough water hose, and all you got to do is connect it. You'll be spraying in within minutes. So this is the fastest way to fight off a lawn fungus or to cure a lawn fungus in your yard. So there's nothing else that you need to do. You don't have to add the surfactant if you don't want to, but that's a pro tip. A lot of the pros add in surfactants in their chemicals, or they liquids, to help it spread a lot better. It's called, like, the surfactant is basically a wetting agent. So the wetting agent is gonna help break down that plant's waxy coating, help the product stick a lot better. So if you guys want a further review or in-depth review on these products, I actually did plenty of reviews and use these products on my channel. I'll leave a link in the description or at the end of the video. You guys can click on it and get a further in-depth review. So just wanted to show you guys. Let me know in the comment section, have you ever used this product? I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna spray this in the yard, and we're gonna wrap the video up. So stay tuned. All right, so with the nozzle heads, to how to turn them on and off, you can use one hand. So this is the 3rd generation nozzle head, and it has a little slide trigger at the top. So it's to the left, it's off, to the right, it's on. So you can use one hand. So if you're spraying, all you gotta do is slide it to the right, on, slide it to the left, off. That's the 3rd generation. The 2nd generation nozzle head, the Easy Grip, that's what they named it. All you gotta do is a little tab at the top. So if it's to the back, it's off. You slide it to the front, it's on. So off, on. So like I said, the 2nd and the 3rd generation nozzle heads, you can use one hand. So you do not need to be in the yard, and you can just slide it on and off whenever you want. Now, only problem was with the 1st nozzle head, you had to use 2 hands. So let me come around and show you guys. So the 1st generation nozzle head, it had a little lock tab already automatically installed. So you're gonna have to pull this back and then twist this to the right, and that's now it's on. And you're spraying, and it has a little arrow also that's going to the right that shows you that it's on. Then when you want to lock it out, you pull the tab back once again and slide it and turn it to the left. There you go. And now it's off, and the lock is back in place, and it's already basically a safety switch. So if you have children, they cannot do this. They would be a little more difficult than the 2nd and the 3rd generation nozzle head. So the 1st generation nozzle head, you're gonna need 2 hands. So if you're out spraying, you're gonna be spraying, and then you pull it back and you twist it to the right. So very basic, very simple. So let's go ahead and get the product down. Before you use the product, make sure you always shake your products up. Give it a nice shake so it's well mixed. Then you're gonna go ahead and attach your water hose. Very, very simple. Just gonna twist it right on, just like that. And there you have it. Now you're ready to go out in the yard and spray. So I'm gonna start at the far end. Like I always say, start at the far end and work your way back into your platform. You do not want to really walk in your product if you don't have to. So, but it doesn't hurt if you did walk into it. So, I mean, you're going to take off the clothes and take off your shoes anyway before you go back in the house. Well, you should. So you don't want to track this stuff inside your house. So let's start at the far end and let's get the product down. All right, so far I noticed it's spraying very, very nice. It got a wide angle spray, very smooth, very smooth, very smooth. And you don't have to stay in one spot too long. You just want to make sure you wet the product, wet the grass. Make sure you get a nice spray on it. You don't need to overspray it. Just make sure you spray it and move, spray and move. This one bottle is going to cover 5,000 square feet. So me spraying my yard, I'll have pretty much half the bottle left. This is about 2,500 square feet. And as you guys can see, I'm just spraying and moving. Now, it is emptying out at a reasonable rate. Not too bad, not like the 1st generation bottle. But I'm just spraying at a nice even pace, that's it. Spray and move, spray and move. And make sure you don't spray too high so you don't want to inhale the product. If you need to, please wear a mask. But for the most part, it's looking good. Don't need to overspray. And now if you do have a fungus, then you might want to hit that spot a little heavier. But if you're just using it as a preventative rate, you don't need to overspray. So as you guys can see, I sprayed the back half and I still got half the bottle left. This bottle is actually pretty good. The way it sprays out is very, very good. Keep up with the progress. Hit the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more videos to come. So take care.